Hi, friends. So, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm kind of emotional just starting before I even get to this video. And I'm going to be singing the song Daughter of a King by Phillips. Now, this song was not made for my voice. The two don't really fit together. And I'm already emotional, so be kind. I'm really hoping that you can hear the message of this song beyond the limitations of my voice today. I have been thinking a lot about a talk that was given in 2010 by Dieter F. Uchtdorf, then a member of the First Presidency. And his talk is called Your Happily Ever After. I highly recommend, look it up, read it. It's amazing. But as I was kind of studying in Doctrine and Covenants, sections 121 and 122, the past few days, reading about the trials of Joseph Smith and applying that to the trials of my life, and how sometimes it just seems like too much, right? But there's actually a purpose in our adversity. And like Elder Uchtdorf talked about, in every single fairy tale ever written, the hero or the heroine has to go through adversity. They start with their beautiful once upon a time, and they end with happily ever after. But in the middle is all kinds of trials and hard times, right? Like they couldn't get to the happily ever after if they didn't pass through the adversity. And it's the same thing for you and me. That, that the hard times that we go through are just part of our story, but they are not the story. The adversity, the trial, is not the end. That's not the story. Our story began with our once upon a time when we lived with Heavenly Father in the premortal existence, and then we were born onto this amazing world. And we are getting to our happily ever after, where we get to live with Him again forever, for eternity, right? The adversity is not the story. It's just part of it. And sometimes in the middle of the adversity, it can be really hard to keep an eternal perspective. It can be really hard sometimes even to remember who we truly are. In fact, that's kind of Satan's plan, right? To make us forget who we are. Because if we can forget that we are daughters and sons of the High King of the universe. I mean, think about that. We are daughters and kings, literally. Sorry, daughters of kings. We are literally daughters of king. We are literally the sons and daughters of the greatest High King of all the universe. Yeah, that's who we are. But if Satan can get us to forget that, then he kind of wins, because then we don't keep trying to get to our happily ever after. But how important it is for us to not forget who we are. To not forget that you are a daughter of a king, that you are a son of a king. We are literally princesses and princes, just going through our story, trying to get back to live with our Father again. And whatever hard time you are personally going through, whatever your personal adversity is right now, I hope that you will listen to the words of this song and gain maybe some strength or some courage. It brings me strength and courage to remember who I am, and to help me to endure my adversity well. right? To endure it well. That's what Jesus told Joseph Smith. And that's what he tells us too. And I know that if we remember who we are, that we can endure it well also. And come out on the other side with our true happily ever after. So I hope that, like I said, I hope that you can hear the message of this song even through my voice. Do you wonder if he knows the secret pleadings of your heart? He has numbered every sand of the sea, and he longs for you to know that he believes in you. Can you feel a quiet power from above? Can you feel his strength surround you when your own is not enough? He has blessed you with his spirit from on high, and he longs for you to know it lives inside of you. Oh, be true, daughter of a king, the Father's royalty, heir to his divinity. He's calling your name to come and take your place before his throne. He has always known what he created you to be. A daughter of a king. You hold the promises of all eternity. Rise to claim the noble birthright you were sent here to receive. He has loved you since you lived with him before. Let him lead you to the gifts he has in store for you. Oh, be true, daughter of a king, the Father's royalty, heir to his divinity. He's calling your name to come and take your place before his throne. He has always known what he created you to be. A daughter of a king. Daughter of a king. I hope that you remember who you are today and always. I hope you feel God's love in your life today and always. Bye.